This video is made in honor of Black History Month, a time not just to remember the past, but to confront it, to honor the voices that refused to be silenced, the thinkers who challenged oppression, and the revolutionaries who paid the ultimate price for truth. Today, we tell the story of a man who evolved in public, spoke without fear, and demanded justice by any means necessary. This is the story of Malcolm X. Malcolm X was one of the most influential and controversial figures of the 20th century. He was not just a civil rights leader, but a revolutionary thinker and a man whose life represented transformation. Born Malcolm Little in 1925 in Omaha, Nebraska, his family was constantly targeted by white supremacist groups due to his father's outspoken support for Black self-reliance. Following his father's murder and his mother's institutionalization, Malcolm was separated from his siblings, placed in foster care, and forced to learn the brutal truth of a system not built for him. After a teacher told him that becoming a lawyer was an unrealistic goal, he moved to Boston and later Harlem, becoming deeply involved in a world of crime and hustling. Sentenced to prison in his early 20s, what seemed like the end became a profound awakening. He spent his years behind bars educating himself relentlessly. He read everything from philosophy to religion, discovering the Nation of Islam and rejecting his surname Little for X, representing his stolen African identity. Upon his release, he rose quickly as the most visible and powerful spokesperson for the Nation of Islam, delivering bold, electrifying speeches that challenged the American system. Rejecting nonviolence as a moral requirement, he famously stated that Black people had the right to defend themselves by any means necessary, demanding respect rather than acceptance. Growing disillusioned with the Nation of Islam's leadership, Malcolm publicly broke away in 1964, beginning a new chapter that would fundamentally reshape his entire worldview. Later that year, his pilgrimage to Mecca provided a spiritual awakening. He saw people of all races worshiping together as equals, challenging his previous beliefs. He returned with a global vision of human rights, founding the OAAU to connect the Black struggle to international movements against anti-colonialism and injustice. Reframing racism as a human rights violation, he planned to take America before the United Nations, making him more dangerous than ever to established institutions. On February 21, 1965, he was tragically assassinated while preparing to speak in Harlem. He was only 39 years old, but his journey of evolution was complete. His death shocked the world, but his ideas could not be silenced. Malcolm X left a blueprint for self-respect, critical thinking, and liberation through knowledge. Today, he remains a global beacon of courage, reminding us that we must be willing to evolve and fight for truth, by any means necessary. As we honor Black History Month, let us remember Malcolm X not just for his anger, but for his profound capacity for change and his unrelenting demand for justice. His legacy lives on in every voice that speaks against oppression and every mind that seeks the truth. This was the life and evolution of Malcolm X, honoring the past, confronting the present, and building the future. Happy Black History Month.